what's up, everybody? Welcome to another VPN chat. Now, this one, it's about to get really real up in here because I got my brother and sister. We got LvsWay, we got Charmeka Love, and Ron Way. What's up, family?
We done made it on the podcast. See what I'm saying? We moving up in these VPN streets. That's what's up. Come on.
How's everything going?
Everything's good, man. All is well, man. No complaints on this end. God's been he just moving. God's been moving. So hey, ain't no complaints over here.
Well, speak for yourself. Yeah, speak for you. Speak for
you.
You
Got to complain. The Lord been doing good for me.
He been doing good for me too, but let me tell you something. This yes is costing me something in this season. You hear me?
Okay. You want to elaborate?
I mean, what they say? Too much, to whom much is given, much is required. I think we hear that and really think really cliche of concerning it until you're the person sitting in that season that's being required a lot from. And I just feel like this is my season where heck, we are being required to do a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's my yes costing me, Carlton. It's costing me.
I understand that. But without giving too much away, I want to tell you, I need you to listen and be obedient and listen to your body, listen to God, listen to the doctors. And I know this is the last part you don't want to do, but listen to your husband and get that rest. Get that rest. You do want to be, you do have a lot on you, and you do have things that you want to do, and you have things that God's requiring you to do. But at the same time, you have to take care of your body because you are of no use if you are not getting the proper rest and feeding yourself like you need to, whether it be physically, spiritually, mentally, all that stuff. You can't be no good to nobody if you're not good to yourself.
I know, it's overstood. It's like that airplane scenario, you know. I can't put my mask on if I don't put yours on if I don't got mine on first. So This is the season where God is definitely showing me that I need my mask on first. Season for me to be able to help. So yes, I'm listening, Lord. I'm listening. I just woke up from a good nap. Amen.
Yes, come on now. Well, I appreciate y'all for being here on VPN chat. We're gonna have a good time. I'm so excited about this. I want y'all to see. So you see my wall. Look, I'm covering y'all, but y'all are back there on the wall.
Let me tell you something. That's a fine specimen in that picture. Hey, glory. Hey.
For the people who are listening and not watching on YouTube, I have all my films posters on my wall. And I have For the Love of Christmas 2. That's the latest one that I added to the collection. So it's down there. Yeah. So yes. And Ron and Charmeka play Aretha and Junior on both
Junior.
on both For the Love of Christmas and For the Love of Christmas 2. But we'll get into that in a while.
Yeah.
Let's get to the origin story of LvsWay. I want to hear this origin story. Let's get into it.
Where we started?
Man, I think we should start at the very beginning because I think we're doing couples a disservice. I think a lot of social media couples do couples disservice because you come on social media and yeah, it's my right to share with you the good stuff, but then you're at home comparing your bad days to my good day because that's the only thing that I've shown you. So I think it's very much so important. I think we have a duty as social media couples to be transparent in another way.
You had a bad day with me?
All the time.
In the beginning. The heavens and the earth.
No, we were young. I mean, we were teenagers. Ron and I we were teenagers. Ron's family is from Augusta, but I lived in Augusta. We're not from Augusta. He has family in Augusta. Right. And I already lived in Augusta. And this is when I was fast back in the day. And amen. Glory to God. I hope y'all caught that.
Listen. We all have a story. And that's on period. Come on.
Come on. I traveled, and we played ball all over the place. I traveled, played basketball, and I was a fly dude. Still is to this day.
Yeah, you would.
Right? And then it was like I was so attractive. I'm gonna toot my horn for a minute because you asked for it. And she saw something she liked, and we did stuff teenagers do.
We did stuff teenagers do while he was there for the summer.
We did stuff grown-ups do as teenagers.
Yeah, and it stuck.
And then it became an adult situation.
Oh, and praise God for that 20-year-old son that we have today. Amen. So we didn't know we was going to be together, but God created this child out of nowhere, and no,
hold on. Let me get real. It wasn't out of nowhere.
I know that right.
Because we was doing stuff that grown people was doing.
Right. Right.
We was horizontal poker in and stuff.
Yeah.
A little bit. Is Mama Clay gonna watch this? Mama, close your ears.
Mama done heard.
Mama Clay, close your ears. Don't listen to this stuff. Yes, I really liked him. And then this is the thing, y'all. Was a real live virgin on birth control that got pregnant at 17. Like, when they say all the cards, when they say I was the church girl that shouldn't have went outside the church and did nothing because all eyes was gonna be on me, baby, that was me. That was me. Yeah. So we created that baby, and
so the baby came, man. He wound up having to stay with her parents. She left, went to the military. Of course, I went back down south. I'm a teenager, man. I can't take care of myself right now. Went back down south. We left, joined the military, and we both wind up in Texas.
How? We still don't understand.
Both wind up in Texas. And it was like, it was so crazy, man, because she was there before I was there.
Because he was stalking me. Get to it. I was already in the military in April, baby. This ninja here was stalking me and came in August.
So we get there. I meet up with these guys, and we was real cool. And my partner was like, man, we needed a car. We got to get transportation. We in Texas. We don't know where we're going. So one of my partners was like, hey, there's a car place we can go to. Everybody was supposed to leave that place with a car.
And your sister a hustler, baby. So I was in the military. It was like and working at the car store.
It was like, I'm finna get you.
Oh my God. What you doing? I needed him to understand, baby. I was a hustler. That was important to me.
She's a hustler. What I was gonna tell you, she was there. That's why it's really. So the plan was for all my partners to leave the lot with a car. So we sit there, man, and I got my back turned to the wall. Right? Matter of fact, let me take that back. When we pulled up, my boys got there, a few of us got there before. And the other little group came later. But when I got there, she was gone. She was on a test drive with one of my partners. And he was, from what I heard, he was trying to holler at me. Man, he wanted a little boy.
It was crazy.
So when she got back, I was sitting there with my back turned, and she walked by.
And I did a double back.
And then I thought I told you before, about 7 minutes ago, I was that guy. So she doubled back again. You see what I'm saying? You want to finish now? Go ahead.
And
so she's here now. She's in the place. Go ahead.
I want you to be honest. So my neck was bothering me that day. And I could only turn around a little bit.
Man, look. Mika came. Mika came in there. We linked back up. And
the rest is history.
Man, it was crazy.
Literally,
man,
the rest is history.
Oh, man.
Like, if we didn't live it, we would truly think it was something just made up. Like, we literally, both of us living in two different parts of Georgia, met in Augusta. Then me leaving and going into the military, we could have been stationed anywhere. And no matter what they tell you, you really don't have your first choice of where you're going.
Right? Because I ain't following you. They sucked me.
He stalked me.
They brought me there.
I digress. But to not know that that's where I was going or he was going to end up, like, it was just, I mean, I guess it was just in the stars for us. You know, it was God's plan where they say all things work together. I think that was one of those all things work together moments. Like to see him in Texas at, you know, at a place where I have a part-time job and I'm literally taking all his partners on test drives, you know, because I'm like, I gotta sell these cars. My commission is lit, you know, I got to get these cars out of here. And no, I never met his military friends, you know, he just got in the military, so I didn't know them. So for me to walk by and to do that double take was like, nah, we in Texas, we like clear across the world right now. There's no way. So yeah, that was the beginning humbling moments of LvsWay.
Love it. I love it. Yes. yes. Now I want to get into how we all met. I have a question for y'all. Did I meet y'all before the initial meeting?
Me, yes. Yeah. And let me tell you something, Carlton, you were not nice.
Oh no.
You were not nice.
Oh no. Oh gosh. I don't okay. Hey, let's be real. We here to be real. Charmeka, tell this story, please. Go ahead. Because I need
God, it was so mean to me. When I met Carlton,
she's acting. I'm about to say she's acting right now. She's auditioning. For anybody that's watching this, that was an audition for you to check that out. No, I'm just go ahead. Go ahead.
I do go real ready for me. Anyways, but no, I honestly met Carlton. He was working. He was actually working. Matter of fact, Q and E were doing something it was right before Q and E did something with you. I don't know if you were doing like a set of brothers or what, but I was a fan at first. And I was just hearting, well, that was before the heart, because I was thumbing it, thumbs up and everything. You know, I was liking everything. I was like. He gonna come to my page, he gonna notice I do something in a minute. Like. This is what I'm telling myself. And when I finally met Carlton in person, and I was like, hey, Carlton, I'm Charmeka Love. He was like, okay. Like, I ain't never heard of you, but okay, cool. It was humbling as flip.
Charmeka, where were we? Like where? Like what?
I think it was an event. I honestly think it was an event.
So I'm just trying to put some context. Was I like working? Like
you were definitely working. That's what I realized. There are two different Carltons. Yes, I met director Carlton and thought I was gonna walk into Carlton play that we playing all day. No. He was looking at me like, girl, why are you even on my set? We got work to do. Why you even? No.
Oh my gosh.
But then he ended up being the very first director that ever paid me to act. So hey, baby, it full circle.
I want to I have been doing this. So I want to publicly apologize to you. Yes, come on close. I want to publicly apologize to you, Charmeka Love, for how I treated you that day. I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
It was traumatic. Oh my God.
There's the audition again. I just want y'all to know that's an audition. That's the second one. So pick between the first one and the second one. You know, get what you're gonna get. But no, seriously. I tell people, because you're not the first person. Like when I'm in it, I'm in it, and it's like I'm trying to get stuff done. So please do not take it to heart if I'm working and you try to come meet me and I'm not.
Do not try to talk to him when he's working.
Carlton, the director, you better have some tough skin and you better be able
to serious tough skin. Serious.
He to the point. He to the point and ain't no sugarcoat nothing. And man, you better bring it. Listen, you better bring it.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's crazy. Shout out to E and Q. Shout out to E and Q. So we're gonna forget about that. Like that doesn't exist. the initial meeting.
Yeah.
Nah, because I needed a couple for Brotherhood season 3. One of the characters, he was dealing with some stuff, and he needed, and I needed a couple for him to look at, because the character, he had lost his wife, so he was always he's yearning for love again, for to be loved again. And so I needed a couple that he could watch, just watch loving each other. So I put the casting call out. My mom actually was like, "Hey, what?" Yeah, my mom had something to do with it too. My mom was like, "Hey, do you know Charmeka Robinson or Charmeka the
That's
Robinson?"
my mama.
So I was like, no, I don't know them. And well, I mean, obviously with the story, clearly I did.
Never had time to meet us.
I'm gonna give you a snap on that. I'm gonna give you a snap. But I was like, no, I don't know them. And I was like, okay. Then I reached out, and y'all was like, yes, let's get it, Ron. And he was like, Ron works. This. I said, okay, we'll work around Ron. We'll make it work. All I need y'all to do is I need y'all to walk, hold hands, walk, be loving on each other. Y'all gonna kiss each other, and that's it. That's all I need. Y'all came in, baby. Y'all was so excited. And then y'all came in and y'all did that thing. And I said, ooh, okay. All right. I said, this is great. Can you talk about that moment from your end?
Oh man,
full circle.
To be honest, first of all, let me say this. This has been a dream of mine since elementary school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea how I was gonna make this happen until this dude right here showed up and just said, "Hey, I need y'all to walk." Bro, I was super excited. I got it. We ready to go. The whole ordeal. All I remember is what happened. I don't remember how we got there or none of that. I remember when you told us to walk. We walked 15 times.
I'm trying to say that was the best.
Yeah.
We walked 15 times. I know that.
In my mind, we were speaking. Okay. In my mind, it was a whole speaking role, baby. I had to show up and do it, and I was so excited about it. So yes, because it was like, if I can show up and be humble and just walk, of course he'll call me back. And that's all I kept saying to myself, like, this is your chance to show that I can do whatever you need me to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's that part. And I think as entertainers and as actors, I think we really, I know being in this industry in Atlanta, I know that's kind of hard, because you feel like if you're not talking, you're not doing anything, or you don't have to represent yourself. And then that's when reality kicks in, and you go to a couple of acting classes and you learn the power of unspoken talent.
Mm-hmm.
You know how your body language moves and all those things. So I think it was an amazing moment for us to have that door open, and for him especially, just to be like, okay, this is the start of something. Let's see where this goes.
Yes, absolutely. And like I said, I appreciate you guys for just coming. You know, a lot of times people come in and they just do too much. It's like, all right, let me just, I'm gonna just act just all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But y'all came in, you listened, you were again humble, and you just came in. It's like, okay, I'm really excited about it. You were excited, and I appreciate that. And it was, like I said, it was just a small part. It was really small. But I appreciate you. But not only that, I remembered. I said, okay, I'm gonna do something for them. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. And I know y'all did some other stuff outside of me before we got to Reindeer Games. So we got hit regular. This was my first holiday movie. And I was really excited because Maverick was saying they was getting ready to start their holiday movies, and I was like the first director to start their holiday movies. So I was really excited about that.
Wow.
Yeah, they called me, and I'm the first to start their holiday movies. So
not shocked, sir. Not shocked.
so
that's what happens when you mean to people. This is what happens.
Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her talk. Don't be being mean out here on these streets. Don't be being mean in these streets. But no, we did Reindeer Games. And I said, Charmeka and Ron, I have a part for you guys, but you guys are talking. It's small, but y'all are talking. Yeah. Charmeka, you were the restaurant worker, and then Ron, you was a co-worker of Carlos Hall. Shout out to Carlos.
Yes.
And yeah, Charmeka, you had one of the funniest scenes in the movie. Honestly, it was like Kim and my sister Kendra. She loves your scene when you coming in when you coming in with the hair, with the wind, the fantasy part, and then the real part when you like, oh, you too big to be drooling like that. That's hilarious. I want you to do this individually because again, y'all didn't act together in this movie. Ron, I'm gonna start with you. Like, what was it like for you doing Reindeer Games?
Oh man, I was nervous, but I was excited. I was vibing so well with everybody, man. It was like I said, bro, it was just a dream come true, man. I was just so honored to be a part, you know what I'm saying, of the whole thing or whatever. Man, I still remember my lines a little bit. I think I do. I just came in the office and man, y'all go see Reindeer Games, man. No, it was an amazing experience, man. I loved it. Seriously, man, I loved it, man. It was. Hey, I'm happy you chose me, Doc.
All right, sis. Charmeka, what about you?
Ooh, it was amazing for me because even though it was, only so many lines in my mind, I had a whole script, and it was like, girl, we have to deliver this script, like, because, I just showed up last time and now I did good, all right? So now I'm showing up again. Now it's time for me to actually speak. All right, girl, now I don't care if you got to say 5 words. These going to be the best 5 words of the movie. This is what I'm telling myself. Everybody's going to remember what you said. They have to remember what you said because he has to call you back. So for me, it was one of those show up and prove type of moments. Like, I'm giving you another shot. Show me that you can do it. Don't play with your shot. So yeah, and then it was my first paid gig, period, Pooh. Yes.
I definitely want to talk about that because that moment actually did something for me. Now people, let's be real. When you're in the independent space, you are not getting a lot of money. I'm talking about from a production standpoint. Like, I know people, they see us on Tubi, they see us on Peacock, they see us on the stuff. Baby, listen. I'm grateful, but the real of it is it's not a lot of money. And again, for me, it's like, okay, I have a budget that they give me. I have to still divvy out this money to all these people, make sure everybody is good. And I'm praying that everybody is grateful for what they receive. So it's no record on my end because I'm like, okay, I'm about to give them this, but they might consider breadcrumbs. And it's no record, honestly. Just to be honest, I was like, I hope they're okay with this. So for Charmeka, I know Charmeka, you got really excited because you told me to write you a check. You was like, write me a check because I want to hold on. I want to actually have something.
I still have it. Baby, you better believe it. It's on the wall. Period. Pooh.
I love that, but it was humbling for me because I appreciate people like y'all. I appreciate people that I've been rocking with from the very beginning, and it was an exciting time for me because I was able to finally, especially again, people I've been working with for years. It was exciting for me to say, okay, guys, I can finally give you something. Here you go. It may not be a lot, but trust me from the heart, I truly appreciate you. And this is my appreciation in the physical form. I want to show you how much I appreciate you. So it meant a lot. And for you, like Charmeka, again, you were super excited about it. That moment definitely still sticks with me for sure.
I mean, I want you not to even think of it as little because like we said, we've been in this industry I believe that you're honestly the only indie producer that has paid us. That's just being for real. And not only that, that was the first time that we could see our gift making room for us. You get what I'm saying? Like that, like I said, those are just full circle moments. Like,
I'm
beyond grateful.
And I'm gonna tell you, man, that word "little," you gotta be careful with that, because I tell you, when you get on the major platform, all you want to do is say hello.
That's
or
it.
Hi, or anything. You gave me about 3 or 4 lines. I screwed them up. I think you said, all right, come back, start over, do it again. Come back, run, do it again. Stop, say it again, come back. But like I said, man, it wasn't nothing small about it.
No.
There's nothing small about it. Like everybody feels like, acting is simple, and it's way past that. Man, please, no, it's you got to be a whole nother person behind that camera.
You got to be able to step outside
you
yourself.
Really and truly have to go and find that character. You got to go dig in, and I don't care how big or how many lines he got or whatnot, what have you, but you still have to go and search and find his character, man.
Yeah.
So no, I'm grateful for if you give me 3 lines, 3 words to say, hello, how y'all doing?
I'm grateful if I get to walk again, bro. I ain't playing. I'm being for real. I'm being for real, because we know too many people that are just begging to work with you. Like those are real facts. I always toot his horn whenever I get a chance to. So I'm going to toot it right now. I like to say we're going to be 20 years of marriage. Who can really say they've been doing anything for 20 years? Like, for real. Consistently. Besides Carl.
Besides Clay.
Like, for real. Consistency. And then this is the thing. To have the same actors be ready to show up for you time and time again after 20 years, no, that's no little business. That's huge. That means you are doing something right. Your character, it speaks for itself. That's just the end of that. Nobody's gonna keep coming back and working for somebody that they don't feel appreciated.
She's trying to make a cry.
I know. No, I see that. Y'all don't see me cry twice. And we're not gonna make it a third time. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm not trying to make it a third, but you know how I feel about you. I try to tell you privately as many times as I can, but I really believe that our public display of affection should be just as loud. Why? Because you've given us a name, like you have. Yeah, we worked it, but you gave us the opportunity to have. So we're internally grateful. For sure. That's the end of that. No crying. Okay.
Well, all right. Thank you.
Get to
it. No, seriously. I appreciate that. That means a lot. That really does. Because sometimes you don't do it for the accolades. You don't do it for the applause. You don't do it for all that stuff. But it still does feel good to hear that you are all the work that you do. It impacts somebody. Because sometimes, y'all, this road is lonely. This road is lonely, and sometimes you just feel like you're doing all this stuff, and it's like, God, like what's when is the manifestation of what you showed me gonna happen? And it's like, and God is saying, no, I'm doing it. You see all the people that you're impacting, that's the manifestation. So and thank you, Holy Spirit. That just came to me right there, y'all. That just came. That was the whole Spirit.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'll give you this.
That's good.
So basically, this is how it works. You, Carlton Clay, had to get a position.
That's it.
So everybody else can get a position.
That's for real.
All them posters on that wall behind you couldn't move.
You had to be seen first. You had to be in position first. That's real. That's real.
I take it.
You might as well be the shepherd of VPN, pimp. That's it. The good shepherd. I like it. Come on, pass the class on. Yes, sir.
I'm taking up the money.
Put the Giblify thing down there. Giblify, put pay. We take it all.
Amen. I love it. So again, y'all, because of what y'all did for Reindeer Games, once again, I was like, okay, I see them. We gotta do something else. So stuff happens, And here we are for the Love of Christmas. And I remember I said, y'all, I got a role for y'all. Y'all gonna be husband and wife. Y'all gonna be the country. Y'all gonna be the country cousins. And I said, I know y'all can do this. I said, I know y'all can do this. And so I gave y'all the script, and I know y'all was just. I remember the replies. I was like, y'all was so excited about this role. But I'm gonna let y'all talk. For the Love of Christmas again. For people who don't remember, they play husband and wife, Junior and Aretha. They are Williams, and they are the cousins of Rashad Williams, played by Donald Ross Jr. For the Love of Christmas. For Love of Christmas, what was that experience like for y'all?
Oh man, that was like being with all the VPN All Stars, right? So you done seen all the movies, and you done seen, we done. Of course, Donna's like our bro, but it was like one of those. Oh, we get to work with like one of the stars from VPN. You get what I'm saying? Donald and everything. And then we got to work with Nicole. I love Nicole. That is the weirdest, goofiest, most loving woman in the world. I absolutely love her. And we got a chance to work with Nicole and some more, great actors that we have been seeing in so many other VPN projects, whether that was BrothAhood, Sisterhood, or whatever. It was finally time for us to work with some more people. So to me, it was like, I got a lot to prove because everybody else has been here. Y'all don't work together before. You get what I'm saying? So y'all know y'all got good chemistry on camera and yada, yada, yada. Y'all done did stuff before. I'm a new kid on the block. So it was like, for me, my reputation precedes me sometimes, right? And if you don't get a great experience with me, that's what you're going to take with you. And I can be very, very strong-willed, strong nature. I'm a very strong personality, so it takes a lot to do with me. But I didn't want to bring that to set, right? So to me, that was the thing, like trying to figure out how not to bring Charmeka to set. Like, they don't want Charmeka. Like, it's okay to get up, do your motivational speaking, and be a leader, and do whatever you got to do when you're in that moment. But this moment is going to require you to take a back seat, to turn into somebody else, to come in humble, and show up. So to me, it was more of the moment to show that I can take direction, no matter what nobody said. That I'm a team player, no matter what anybody said. It was a proven moment for me to be like, listen, I don't want to take over, but I do want to be a part of it. So I enjoyed it. I really did.
Oh man!
I don't know, before you go around real quick, I want to say something. Charmeka, don't ever do that. Don't ever little yourself. Don't ever shut out your light. Don't ever do that. Don't you ever do that. God created you for who you're supposed to be. You be Charmeka wherever you're supposed to be. Now, there's a difference between you can still be Charmeka, but again, you did the right thing. Still, you always come into a situation, always willing to learn, always listening, always ready to be directed or whatever. But you don't stop being Charmeka. Don't do that. Do not let people dim your light ever.
Yes, sir, bro.
All right, Ron.
It's hard, man. It's hard, y'all.
Yeah.
Make her cry. Make her cry.
I'm coming back now.
Good,
I got plenty more to say now,
Carlton. For me, once I found out the character, and once I found out where he was from, the kind of character he was, I was super excited because I know a lot of country people. Oh man, it was like 5 different ways I wanted to come at this. I can do it this way. No, I don't want to do that. And like these people I know, right? So the craziest thing, so Junior reminded me so much of my uncle. It was just like, hey, just here you go. And man, I'm gonna tell you this. Now you probably don't know this. So when you told me to get ready, you said I want you to knock on the door. And as soon as you said that, I forgot my lines.
Oh, wow. I remember that.
Oh, wow.
It was so crazy.
Oh, I forgot. I told Mika, I said, oh my God.
And it's like his heart stopped on the other side of that door. And I had to remind him,
I forgot my line.
I said, no, sir. No, sir. We know these lines. We done been back and forth with these lines. I said, no, we know the line.
Overall, man, once the ball got rolling, it was like, let's just go. And like she said, man, the fact that we were able to be amongst the VPN greats.
That's seriously.
Like seriously, man. Yeah. Like for real, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like since I met Donald, that dude has really become like my like me and Donald talk all the time. Offline, you know what I'm saying? Me and Donald always chopping it up. But it was like, it was so cool, man. And then I'm like, I'm seeing all these actors here, so it's like, man, let's just go through and
but they humanize themselves. So it was like you got to see why Carlton picked the people. It's what y'all see on camera is most definitely what you guys don't see when the camera is off. Our chemistry, and we are literally family when that camera is off. And I believe that is the reason why Carlton is able to make magic time and time again with the same cast, but different movies. Because we're all just so
you put together.
We're humans. We're just so humble. Everybody is. Everybody
team, man. You know, these people gonna work perfect together.
It's like we're impressed with them, and then they come around. They're like, "No, I'm impressed with you." You're like, "Nah, you're not impressed with me." Like, yes, like I've been watching you just like you've been watching me, but it just went to. It just shows that you know what you're doing when it comes to casting. It's not just talent. You are making sure that you're putting the right people together, and it shows. It off screen. It shows. It does.
That definitely comes from years and years of training and just really just understanding the mechanisms of how people work. It just but that just comes from me learning stuff, man. Again, you guys said it, I've been doing this for 20 years, and so it's like every I look at every year as a lesson. I look at everything as, all right, how can I improve? How can I make things better? Like, what can I do to make things run smoother? So it's all a learning lesson. Ron, I definitely couldn't tell that you didn't know your lines. Couldn't tell. Couldn't tell at all. Yeah. So
you say be country, I can be country. I can be country. And then the crazy thing is, it was like, I'm gonna say, I might just say something and he'll start me over. Now, once I go back outside, I can regroup. But once I open that door, we just gotta keep going.
Yeah.
I'm just going. I'm gonna have to do what I gotta do. But yeah, man, I forgot the thing. You was like, knock on the door and wait 5 seconds and then come in. And I'm like, wow. Now I know I ain't gonna remember. Now I got to knock and wait. Like, she ain't saying it. I'm gonna start out. Like, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say? But it was crazy though, man. But we got it done though.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, you guys, man. So just even in the filming of that scene, again, that one scene in the kitchen, I was impressed with I was impressed with everything, and in my mind, I was like, we're going to do a second one, and they're going to be the main people in it. I was already thinking that as y'all were doing the scene. I was like, I said, yeah, we're gonna do a second one. I mean, it's gonna happen. Which leads us to For the Love of Christmas 2, A Heart for the Holidays. Yes, definitely. That was definitely an experience. I know it was definitely an experience for me. But you guys are the guests, so I'm gonna let y'all go first. Let's talk about first the script, and then we'll go into actual production. So when you guys got the script, because we're a whole different ball game. Y'all go from minor characters in the first one to now you guys are the lead. You guys are part of the lead.
We're the movie.
Yes.
We go from page 46. We went from page 46
from pages 1 through 46
to 1 through 46. time I said Carlton got, I think I had a whole page.
It was funny.
You did.
What is he doing? He did.
Yes.
He did.
Because I did that because again, I saw it. Y'all proved yourselves. Now it's time to take the test.
How was that for you? Like,
challenge man, I was afraid. I didn't want to let you down.
Mm-hmm.
Now that was number one, because when you came back and you told me what we were doing in this one, oh no, there's no way I can let it down. Then it was just like, man, just stay, just keep calm and just be you. You know what I'm saying? Like you got it. Like I constantly every day. This is what I'm pep talking myself. Yeah. Every day. Yeah. You're good. You got it. You got it. You good. And then, like you said, at night you can hear us. You hear us at night going over our lines. All right, let's try it this way. No, let's try it that way. So yeah, man, I was nervous. I was nervous, I was afraid, but at the same time, I was super excited. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know, man.
I know for me, I want to start with just getting the script. Because I had to call Carlton because I was like, wait a minute, God, wait a minute. Receiving the script was so surreal. One, because it was so thick. I was like, I said, all right. Y'all know Carlton like to talk, baby. He like to talk. When he explains something to you. If your character got something to say, your character has something to say. You hear me? So it was that moment. And then when I actually opened it and started reading, I knew that it was nothing but God. Take religion out of it. Let's just call it what it was nothing but God, because Carlton knew of us and we were learning each other more and more, and we have been hanging out, we have been doing stuff, but I have never sat before him and dished my personal business. Mm-hmm. Never. And I've been transparent in these streets, but I have never been that transparent yet. I wasn't ready. But for those who don't know, the script was literally my life. Like the beginning of our marriage, you know, and us finding each other, trying to find ourselves and find each other. And we were young, y'all. We were. You gotta remember, we
got married I was 19.
19. We didn't know.
I was 19 years old when I married her.
What Jasmine Sullivan said? You don't know nothing about love. Yeah, we didn't know nothing about love. You hear me? Mm-hmm. That was for real. So to get that script, it was like, to me, it was an inter-healing moment. It was like, God, like, I'm going to force this healing on you. It's time. Like, it's time for you to take it. I know you say that you're over it. I know that you said you're good. But every time I get ready to talk to you or test you in this area, you are tripping, girl. So I need you. Now it's like, I got this script and I got to deliver. And I was so upset. I know the first couple of days reading it, because I was like, I'm just not ready. I'm not ready. They're gonna watch me do this and gonna be like, she's acting a little too good. This is a little too good for her. And that did something to me. So it really forced me to heal and to heal in another way. But once I started unpacking and started reading the script more and more, that's when I realized that it was destiny. It was destiny for me to play Aretha, because it was my story.
And let me tell you one more thing, man. So I remember that. I don't know. Do you remember the scene where I could not get my script? He kept saying, "It's okay." I think we was a few days in filming.
Yeah.
He was like, "It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay." And I was like, "No, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't." Carson was like, "No, it's okay. Don't beat up yourself." Then he was like, "Come here, Ron, let me tell you something. Don't even worry about the script. Don't even worry about the script. Just do you." Now, I would say that I appreciate that, because you did give me that opportunity, because it was a certain part of the script I just could not deliver. Mm-hmm. I couldn't. I don't know why, but I couldn't deliver it. And it was just like, wow, what's happening right now? Like, I'm talking about all the other days have been awesome. It's like, what's happening?
was a challenge. I mean, because we were already in acting school. We had been in acting school. We had told ourselves when the opportunity arose for us to get a new role that we were going to show up. And so we had been investing in ourselves, making sure that, you know, we were taking classes. Shout out to Angela at Actor Studios. You know, we were taking classes, trying to make sure that we were, that people knew that you didn't pick us because we were popular, right? We wanted people to see that without a doubt you picked us because we had the talent for it. And so I immediately started immersing myself. I mean, we were immersed in that. I mean, I'm talking about to the point we out in public, just talking country, just trying to make sure that our lingo, our verbiage, everything was just right.
I wanted a Grammy, man. I'm trying to get a Grammy. You understand me? Junior,
like an Oscar.
Pouring it out.
I'm about to say, why are you trying to get a Grammy?
Junior did not sing. Okay.
Junior, you know what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Junior didn't sing?
Junior did sing.
Y'all did sing.
Junior started off.
Yeah, he did. Saying Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, that scene was funny to me. That scene was funny to me.
Oh man, that's the most fun.
No,
Chandrilla.
So take me out.
Chandrilla.
Let me before we go too far, let me go back. Just stay on the singing part. So, and For the Love of Christmas, part 1, the first time we were singing, we stopped. Carlton said, "No, y'all keep singing." Keep singing. Like, bro, what? Like, Carlton said, "No, keep singing.
We were like, okay, yeah.
Like, man, I don't even know the word. I don't know what she said. Let's just do it. Come on, do it. Whatever she said.
Oh, man.
It was challenging, man. The role itself was challenging because it called for every part of you. Yeah, it was our comedic presence that everybody is so used to, but it also called for a very serious side of us too.
Absolutely.
You know, I was very happy to see that way that we were able to show that we were real versed. You know, that we could definitely do that. So, I know there were times where I was, really, you know, reaching back and digging deep just to get certain moments, you know, and then I would act that moment and then something be happening with the camera or something be happening with something. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta reach back in there and get that.
Oh yeah, we gonna talk. We gonna definitely talk about that because it was yeah. Yes. Yes. But I applaud, especially you, Charmeka. I applaud you for being a trooper because you had a lot of emotional scenes in this film, and the scene that she's been talking about in particular is the dinner scene on the last day. And I'm gonna give y'all some behind the scenes of what happened. So we're filming. Right, and we got all the cameras rolling, everything is rolling. Charmeka delivers that dynamic monologue. She does her thing, the tears are flowing, and everybody's in the moment. We say cut, yes, we did it. I go look at the camera and I was like, why is this camera off? I was like, what's going on? So apparently the battery had died while she was doing her scene. And so I was like, oh God, in my head, I was like, oh Lord, she gonna cuss me out. I gotta tell this woman that she gotta do this scene over again. Because I mean, we had it from the other angles, but we needed it on your face. I mean, you are talking, so on your face. So I said, Charmeka, I said, you did such a wonderful job. We're gonna have to do this again.
I'm talking about he's sugar.
I did. I had to. So but again, Charmeka's a trooper, professional. She got in her headphones. She said, "Bro, give me a minute." We gave her a minute. We got it. Boom. We was there. We was in it. Yeah. And that gave us enough time to charge the camera too. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah. So, but no, you both slam dunked. You both did an amazing job. For me, and just shout out to the Douglas crew. Shout out to shout out to Quincy. I almost start naming names. I'm gonna forget people. Shout out to Quincy and the BBI crew, because I don't want nobody cussing me out. So
well, I want to say this because Melvin is very special.
Melvin's special.
Reason I say that because a lot of people, everybody watched the movie and it was so funny. Everybody was like, when you fell on the floor, everybody thought that was hilarious. When I opened the door and I fell, everybody thought that was hilarious. Nobody saw Melvin miss me when I fell. Nobody saw me. Melvin was supposed to catch me. And like Carson had me fall. Like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think I should have got some hair juice.
It's the bloopers.
She hit me. I got jumped on. Like Carson was getting me beat up, slapped upside the head.
You almost fell down the stairs trying to get down the stairs. I kicked you out the room.
Then Melvin was supposed to catch me. I done fell 5 and 6 times.
Shout out to Melvin.
Oh man.
Shout out Melvin.
They would say, what? I didn't know. I thought he was gonna stop right now.
That's funny. Right. That's funny. But yeah, that whole experience was just great. I think we was there for a week, and I felt like we just all bonded. It was wonderful. It was wonderful for me because again, I actually had a production crew. Like I was not running around doing everything. I literally, all I had to do was direct.
And it was beautiful. It was beautiful to see. It really, really was. But you didn't know how to do it, though. Let's be honest and say that.
Oh, to be still?
Oh, you did not. Carlton was. Oh, my God.
Trying to do it.
When you see Carlton's head hit that hip, he wanted to do something. You hear me? This hand right here wanted to move. It wanted to do something. Y'all can't see me if you're listening, but when his right hand goes on his hip, he's looking for something to do. Amen.
Oh
and
God.
Baby, Carlton was looking for something to do for a whole week. He was stressed out. He didn't know what else to do besides direct.
That was wild. Carlton couldn't do nothing.
No.
Oh man, just sit back and follow along.
But how was that for you though? Like it's 20 years and you're finally like, I got some help.
Yes, it was at first. I'm not gonna, like you said, at first it was weird because I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to be doing something. I just felt like I just felt like I wasn't doing anything. I was like, I'm not doing anything. I need something to do. But Donald and I know Charmeka a couple of times had to like, hey, you are doing something. First of all, you wrote the script.
Come on.
You are the producer. You put everything together.
Hello.
So now all you have to do is just focus on the actor. Just direct. That's it. Let everybody else do what they're supposed to do. So that was challenging. I'm not gonna lie, that was challenging, but it got easier throughout the week as the week progressed. Now, you know, and then when I did the last film that I did was The Assistant 2. I was spoiled by it. And I was like, I need some people here because, you know, I ain't trying to be doing all this now.
I already know what they feel. Can help now. I don't want to go back.
Yes, that's dead. That's so dead. What was it like for y'all? No, let's go back. I want to go back to the first one because Charmeka and Ron are the reason why we had the premiere at the movie theater. Because Charmeka and Ron said, bro, you have to do something
for yourself.
And that's exactly what you said. You have to do something for yourself. You deserve a moment. And I was like, oh, I ain't trying to do all that. But I listened and you know, shout out to the movie theater, to Riverwatch. Shout out to Riverwatch. We were actually the manager told us we were like one of the first independent local people to actually have a premiere there. So yeah, so that was such a moment. That was everything. That was everything. That was everything. What was it like for y'all? What was it like for y'all?
I hit the red carpet, man.
What?
Dog, I hit the red carpet at the theater.
Red carpet on a movie that I was in, that you could see my name when the credits roll up. Baby, please, I was immortalized on canvas.
She was immortalized. She was me. I'm just, Lord have mercy. I was on the red carpet at the theater. You can get popcorn or ice and come on in and check us out. All on one big screen. That was dope, man. That was my very first red carpet.
Yeah.
Mm.
For us, for something that we've done.
For something that we've actually done, been a part of. Yeah.
Yes.
It was man.
So I bet y'all didn't know this. That actual screening, that was not the correct screening of the movie. And I didn't realize it until there's a certain part in there. I was like, this wasn't the right cut.
Ain't nobody noticed but the director though, period, poo. Period, poo.
No. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Tell me.
Your dad didn't watch that part, I don't think.
What part was it?
It was in the bedroom. Frank and what's the
No. That wasn't it. That was supposed to be in there.
Oh, it was?
Yes. No, it was okay. So it wasn't necessarily visual. It was more so audio, because there's a part in the song that I had to redo, and so that's what it was. It was the part when Kiara was in the bathtub. It was that little montage. Yeah, it was something. Again, it was something small, but of course I noticed it.
Yeah, you sound like, wait a minute, I do remember that, but it
was the music. It was something that I had to redo, that I did redo, but again, it was the wrong cut of the movie. But I was sitting in the movie there, I was like, oh, and there was another thing. Aaron's line, he said it was a line that Aaron did that I had to re-edit. And I was like, oh yeah, this ain't the right cut. But either way, I mean, we talking behind the scenes stuff. I was like, hey, but what y'all see on Tubi and Peacock and stuff is right. I'm just letting y'all know.
It's the real stuff, right? On the platforms.
Yes.
The good stuff.
Yes. What was it like for y'all to watch For the Love of Christmas 2? Like, what was that to see y'all? You guys are on, like, I know for me, to be on a major streaming service where you got all these shows, all these movies, I'm talking about mainstream stuff, and to pull up and to actually search my name and see
it's surreal.
to see these movies, y'all. It's like that. It's like it's on Peacock, though. Like it's on Peacock. Like that's and I have to keep telling myself that's not small, Carlton.
Not even a little bit.
No, it's not. So I know for me, it's. Let me stop. Okay.
I'm gonna cry for real.
But it's words can't describe. So how yeah.
To put on to sit here, because everybody tries to downplay Tubi. I don't understand why, but that is definitely the Black network. Movies that you won't probably see anywhere else. Movies that are classics are most definitely on Tubi, right? But as an actor, when people hear your stuff is on Tubi, you get downplayed, like, oh, okay, they ain't really doing nothing yet. But for me to be able to be like, oh, we on Roku, we on Peacock, we on this, we on that. They looking like, oh, word? You looking like, word? Yeah, that's where we at now. That's where we at. It was one of those moments like, yo, I'm literally pushing my Roku remote and I can see me and Ron's face. I've still yet to get over that. Like I've still yet to, that's still not yet, it's still shocking. It's still, to still look up there. It's February. We're about to be on Valentine's Day. And For the Love of Christmas is still at the top. It's For the Love of Christmas too is still at the top. It's like to just go on there and to see that, it's humbling. It is. It is humbling. It is, because you're like, I can't be in these streets seeing any kind of way no more. Like, I got to, it's like, I'm doing something. I'm representing not only my brand, but I'm representing VPN when I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? It really, it makes you look at everything so differently. And you really start, like, the art was already very serious to us, but it's so much more serious to us now. So much more.
Yeah.
What about you?
We're gonna pass the collection plate around after that one. Be good, bro.
I can't stand him.
No, bro. It's still unbelievable to this day. Like I said, all I can really do is just thank God, because like I told you before, it's always been a dream of mine. And one of my biggest fans gave me the best feedback she could ever give me. My grandmother is 81, 82. She found out that it had hit the TV, man, and whatnot. And they call me and they say, Mama, watch this 4 and 5 times a day, all day. So when I talked to my grandma, man, she said, well, I saw you on TV. And she said, I tell people, there go my youngin'. And it was like, that was it. Because I'm talking about this lady is, I used to put up her Christmas lights. I used to decorate my grandmother's whole entire house. If something go wrong, we got to go get somebody. I'm the one she come get to ride with her, wherever she got to go. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, man. So like I said, that part, it was so, it's still unbelievable, man.
I mean, I think our parents, period, because parents want you to do well, right? And as far as our parents are concerned, that looks like going to school, get a degree, getting out here and mastering that degree in the world. So for our parents, even though we were empty nesters and decided that we were going to go ahead and really pursue the entertainment industry, to us, to them, we were still their babies. So you got our fathers calling us like, what in the flip are y'all doing? Y'all gonna leave y'all regular careers, y'all regular 9-to-5s, like, you know, really not trying to beat us up, but they were scared for us. And I think that people need to understand that fear sometimes sounds like anger. And that's what it was, you could tell.
And before she keep going, I'm gonna tell you this. That was one of the hardest things I had to do. I had to stop telling my daddy what I was doing for a period of time.
Yes.
Because to him, he's been working his entire life, and he was like, hey, listen, you need to make sure that you have that for sure money coming in. That's right. A secure paycheck. Right. And it was just like, I'm finna go try to do something else. And he was just, when I started, he beat me up. Well, I don't know what you need to stop doing that. You better go and get you. But it's like, now he saw it. And he was just, now, man, it's something totally different. Because he's looking at me now and he's like, hey, so you're serious about this? Like, you really did, you did a good job. Now my dad called me and he said, hey, so what y'all got coming up now?
When I'm gonna see you on Netflix. It's stuff like that. That was just stuff like, I'm ready to see you on Netflix. But this is the point that we want to make, you know, just to somebody that doesn't feel like, you know, even like their family has, you know, their support. A lot of times, what you don't understand, you can't defend, right? And so, because they couldn't understand, they had to give up their dreams. You get what I'm saying? They had to give up their dreams and be parents and provide and all of that. And so they don't understand what it looks like to chase a dream.
Mm.
And so when we started to chase them, it wasn't that we didn't want to let them in, like Ron said. We couldn't let you in because you don't understand. And what you say has the power to kill my dream.
Mm.
See, you're already battling within yourself.
Yes.
You're already battling within yourself.
And your parents, they mean everything to you.
Then now you got somebody else coming behind you like, no, you need to just go on back, do your interview over here and see how this job work out. So it was just like, for a long period of time, man, we just had to take ourselves away from family as far as that part of the conversation.
And friends.
Like I couldn't tell you everything that we had going on. I called
don't understand.
I called to check on you, but that's it. We never talked work. We never talked work.
No.
For a long time.
Yes. But it was Junior and Aretha that helped them see that we're doing something. Our parents are ridiculously proud. Like ridiculous. Y'all, let me tell you some new views on Peacock or wherever, maybe they're our parents. Like they watch because they stuff for real. They are like, my dad, they don't even call us our name. They're like Junior, Aretha. Like our parents, it was for my father to tell me he watched it and cried and did not see us. That was everything to me.
That was crazy.
That was everything. He said, I had to watch it again. He said, because I knew y'all was playing the character, but I didn't see you. That meant everything to me. Like, so you do see it. So you do see it. So yeah, so we, again, thank you for that. To just that full circle moment, just having our parents finally, mama got you in another way, but daddy want to see daddy got the reality of it. Daddy like, I want to see black and white. Let me see the paper. What you making from this? Like, what you ain't got nothing's gonna sustain you from this. I know you liking it, but for them to see that finally was like, okay, I see what my children are doing. And now those conversations are totally different.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah.
They're on the phone with like, what y'all doing? You know what I mean? Like, what y'all doing? What y'all got going on? What y'all doing next? So when we gonna see y'all next? I got my friends stopping me in the grocery store. And I got my, you know what I'm saying? So they're just really, really excited. So that honestly, that's what Junior and Aretha did. It's so much more than just give us that time on screen. It just brought a lot of full circle moments.
It was and this is speak off of Junior, man. I actually had an incident. I had somebody come up to me and say, she just came up and said, do the voice.
Yeah. I said, we don't even know who she was.
I said, what are you talking about? What voice? Do the voice.
Do Junior.
I was like, what? So yeah, man, that was awesome, man. That was crazy.
That's cool. That's cool. And I understand the parents thing. You definitely, especially your dads.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, because Ron, you're a dad. So I mean, it's and I relate, and I definitely relate because I mean, it took my dad a minute. And now it's like, okay, he's because like you said, it's our parents love us. They do, and they want the best for us. But again, sometimes it's hard to translate, and it's hard to articulate. To articulate our feelings at times. So,
and I can tell you, man, it was a little harder on me because I got two men.
Yeah.
Because not only my daddy
too,
her daddy. When we went, okay, she's my responsibility now. So now he's like, how you gonna take care of my daughter if you're not, So yeah, man.
Yeah. That's some real stuff. That's some real stuff. I want to ask you this question. I'm listening. I need to get something real quick. I am listening. But I want to ask you this question. How do you balance because again, you're playing husband and wife in this movie. Mm-hmm. How do you balance Charmeka and Ron versus Aretha and Junior? How do you not allow your real life to bleed into your fictional life?
Oh, that's good. I honestly think that has a lot to do with making sure you're in a healed place to do whatever. You know, a lot of times you don't realize that you still have trauma until you're triggered. And those triggers can be normal day-to-day things. You know, you just walking in a store, or, you know, for me, it was a pregnant woman passing me. That was a trigger for me, you know, because I wanted so bad to be pregnant. So I think in order for me not to let that bleed over, I had to heal from what was triggering me. And realize that, and figure out why it triggered me. So like, why am I so bothered when this woman is celebrating her blessing? Why am I so bothered by it? So I had to really have a come to Jesus moment and deal with self. And dealing with self allowed me to realize, like, hey, we've made it past that part of our lives. You know, we're in something new. You know, you're gonna have to tap into those feelings to play this character, but don't tap into those feelings to the point it starts to bleed on your new. You know, and that could be a struggle, because you're human, and feelings come to haunt you.
Absolutely.
And you know, feelings will come to haunt you, especially something that you suppressed for so long, and now you're having to deal with it head on for work purposes. Yeah, it was really one of those real life come to Jesus moments. Like, okay, Charmeka, we can't allow this to come into our bedroom when the camera goes off. Like, this is for the screen, and for the screen only. So I had to be, for me, I would say you have to be in a healed place to do anything. I don't care what it is, because if not, the second something triggers you, you're no longer doing what you were meant to do, or you are no longer doing what you were supposed to be doing. So heal so that you're able to separate the art from your reality.
You just got to keep in mind that, like she said, it's art.
It's art.
It's you can easily, like, based off of this storyline.
Yeah,
we could have easily got tangled up in. We could have been in there. We could have been on the other
nasty
side
attitudes all week.
Real. But you gotta understand, you just gotta keep in mind it's a form of art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to try to attach yourself to this character in some kind of form or fashion, but it's still art. You just gotta be there. Like you said, heal. That's very important as well. You know what I'm saying? Because you once you heal from something, you can do anything. You know, once you actually heal from it, you can do anything. But just going in for me, it was just remembering. You just got to be professional.
That part. That was big for me right there, because I didn't want it not to be professional, right? I didn't want to be around there in my feelings and in my emotions, dealing with the reality from the script. You know, and I honestly didn't think that would be a good look. You know what I mean? How would it have been for me to show up with a nasty attitude, all because I wasn't healed, because the script is bringing something else up out of me? And I had to just tell myself that was my first challenge, but it wouldn't be my last challenge. So how I responded to this one mattered. So
good, very good. I wanna turn this around. What, for each of you, name one fun memory from filming, like one fun moment.
From which?
Either or.
Cooking for real.
Either one.
Real, because I love to cook. Cooking for real. We actually
and shout out to Charmeka for their food. Yes, them greens. Yes. Shout out to Charmeka. Yes. Let me tell y'all something. When you come to a Victor Production set, if there is food in the movie, the food is real.
That's period.
The food is real, and on every movie or series, if there's food in the script, the food is real, especially in the movies. The food is real, and that food on For the Love of Christmas 2 was everything.
Woo! We couldn't wait to get through that scene, baby. We wanted them plates pie.
Yes. What about you, Ron?
For me, it's really hard to say. I had fun the entire set. Like the fact that, first of all, the fact that Carlton got me. Like we actually shot that film in Douglasville.
Douglas.
We actually Douglas, my bad.
Douglas, yeah.
Actually, we were in Douglas.
Yeah.
We were in Douglas. Carlton was on the other side of the wall. You was right there. I mean, but overall, man, I enjoyed. Every moment was fun to me. Every moment was fun. I think I had more fun when I tried to aggravate Carlton a lot. But yeah, man, I tried to get on everybody's nerve. I promise you, man.
You did.
Carlton. Melvin could hear everything I say. I kept Melvin cracking up. So I had fun the whole set, man. And
I don't think I've been on a non-fun VPN set. No matter how serious the storyline was, it's always been a very inviting atmosphere. So I
enjoyed from the time we got in country to the time we left, bro. I don't really think I can point out my favorite. Yeah, I had fun the whole time we was there. I was wrong.
That was good. That was good. I want to say 3 more things, and then we're gonna log off. The first thing, shout out to Charmeka for introducing me to the lattes, the iced latte with almond milk.
That thing was good, was it not?
When I tell you, Charmeka bought me one, and I said, I gotta have this every day. Every day.
We was some junkies, baby. We had to have it in the morning.
Yes. So shout out to Charmeka for that. Yes. Yes, God.
For that, bro. When I see you, I'm bringing some ranch.
I remember that.
Okay. Make sure. Okay, so make sure it's on one of my. We're gonna make sure it's on one of my cheat days. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. The second thing. This is a little behind the scenes thing. I don't know if people realize this. So this is another production faux pas. So there's a scene in For the Love of Christmas 2 that did not get recorded. And not necessarily a scene, it was a part of a scene that did not get recorded. It was the part where Junior finds out the paternity test, and he finds out that Isaac's character is actually his son. So what happened was, once again, we had a battery issue, and nobody realized it until we was completely done with filming. Completely done. I get home and I'm looking. I get home. I'm like, okay. I said, "Where's the scene?" I was like, "Where's the part where Junior actually gets the?" Because the way it was, we had Donald and Nicole. We had Hope, who plays Chandrilla.
Yes.
And I was like, where is Isaac, Ron, and Charmeka? I mean, because we need to see them. Like
we can't make this up.
We cannot. I said, I can hear them, but I don't see their faces.
Oh, geez.
So I was like, and so apparently that camera because the camera was on, y'all. Apparently that camera had went out. Can't explain. I don't know. So I said, oh God, I gotta text these people and let them know that we gotta redo this part. That little part. So I said, Charmeka, Charmeka and Ron. I said, listen, I need y'all to let me know some dates that y'all are available because we gotta do a reshoot. And so I said, Charmeka, let me know how much your hair costs. Charmeka, how much do your nails cost? I said, let me know how much gas is gonna be because I will send y'all money for gas. I said, but I need this. I said, there is no way in the world that I can show this movie without that part. There's no way. I said that we cannot. I mean, that's not. I said I will do whatever it takes to get y'all to Douglas to make it happen. And baby, they got there. And baby, they got there. And
I forgot about that. Yeah, man.
And look how much smaller we were. I don't even know if people can see how much smaller we were. We had lost so much weight by the time we had sat in. We recorded too. So my pajamas were kind of bigger. So they had to take my pajamas in the back and make them tighter to me so that they look like they fit like the others. Oh my God, y'all have no clue what it takes.
Child, listen, people, I'm telling y'all want to be in this business. Listen, baby.
It ain't for the week. It ain't for the week.
It ain't.
It ain't for the week.
but you all came in. Shout out again to BBI. You know, Isaac came from Waycross. He was okay. I'm ready. Like everybody did what they needed to do. I mean, I wasn't there, but you know, y'all did what y'all needed to do.
You was directed over there. You know what?
Yeah.
Directed over there.
Right. So that's a little behind the scenes thing, you know. Now don't be looking at the movie picking holes at it now, y'all. Don't be doing that.
Because you ain't gonna find it.
I see it.
It looks too good. Good.
The third thing is I want y'all to actually see this. I have to mail y'all's copy. For people who are listening, I am holding up the DVD for the Love of Christmas 2. And here we have Charmeka and Ron right here on the cover. I believe this is y'all's first cover, y'all first feature. How does it look? How does it feel looking at this?
That's me. Like that's I don't want to cry, but that's me. Like that's
y'all names are here. Charmeka, Love, Ron, Way. Like y'all names are like this. Y'all, this is y'all. This is y'all. And I want to say this. I'm happy for y'all because again, I said this from the walk.
Yeah.
I said I have to do something for them. And I'm just so grateful that I was grateful to keep my word. I'm grateful that I was able to keep my word.
All I kept telling you was and I believe that's all I kept saying to you the first for the Love of Christmas. Thank you for keeping your promise. Thank you for keeping your promise. Thank you for keeping your promise. But then when you brought us back for the Love of Christmas 2, I was like, oh, yo, like, okay. Like, you really do see something. So it was like, we cannot fail him. We can't fail him because what we don't want is people to think that he's using favoritism because we somebody. Like we need it without a question for them to know that, oh, talent put them on that screen. It was nothing else.
Absolutely.
It was. So that was huge for us. And it has been huge for us, even to this date, for people to know that, yeah, favor. It was a lot of favor in there. Shout out Mama Clay, I love her. It's a lot of favor in there. There's a lot of favor in there. But had our talent not showed up, had our gift not showed up, we would have never been in the position to even be able to play Junior and Aretha. So
and I heard now if you show up on Carlton's set, you better know what you're supposed to be doing.
You better know your lines.
You better know something. You better know something. With Carlton. I'm gonna tell you that now. Learning your stuff.
Not just your lines. You better watch the descriptions. That preset your lines. The context clues is big.
Carlton, y'all better
I want to add.
It's hard so much.
I want to add. You say talent. I want to say add talent and character.
Oh,
you can be talented. You can be talented, but your character.
That's big.
You can be the most talented person in the world, but if your character
that's real. That's real.
If your character ain't right, I tell people this all the time. Because there's a reason. We talking today. We talking today, and I love it.
Come on, I like it. Come on, let's chat.
We are chatting today.
We chatting today.
But I could have had a team a long time ago, y'all.
Yeah.
I could have had people working with me a long time ago. But I tell people, you could be the most talented person in the world, but if your spirit isn't right, if that energy isn't right, again, if your character isn't right,
Period.
I don't want it. I'm going to pray. I'm just going to continue to pray to God. Send me the right person that you want me to be in alignment with. Because because I'm aligned here. I'm putting that, for people who are not watching, I'm pointing up. So I'm aligned up and down, and he's gonna make that alignment this way.
You better know it. You better believe it, baby. I'm covered by the blood and the cross. That's it.
That's it. So again, there's so many talented people that I do know, and there's so many people that I could have worked with, but again, I didn't feel it here, and I was like, I I appreciate you, but I'm good. And once God was like, okay, now it's time. Quincy, Isaac, Hope, Shy, Princess, Melvin, like that's like the BBI crew. That's when. Shout out to my boy Kevin, Kevin Mack. Gotta shout him out, just that's when the production things start happening. Of course, we have other people that works behind the scenes that help out too, every now and again. But like I said again, it's again, you gotta make sure you're in alignment. Alignment is important for me. And I tell people all the time. Listen, if the synergy isn't right, I'm good.
And we clicked so tight. It was like we've been working together for years.
Yes.
When we got there, God put it. He set that one up right, man.
He did it right, and then we
got everything you needed. Everybody that was supposed to be there was there.
It was crazy because we all sat there and we met that first day one on production, but you would not be able to tell if from behind the scenes if somebody was a fly on that wall. You would have thought we had all worked together before. Because that's just how good the chemistry was. That's just how divine everything was. What Carlton, I know he's trying to say is this right here. When you, what is it, that wait on the Lord, when you wait on him, the strength that he gives you, the backing that he gives you, it's no question. It's no question. So I commend you for your wait. I do. I commend you for your wait. We're a product of it.
Come on, God.
That's
come on.
We're a product of it. For real. Had you not waited, had you not had the patience to wait, I mean, come on. Those are facts. Those are facts. That ain't shooting no horn. That's for real. Had Carlton not been in place, nobody else would be in place.
Carlton, we done got so many other phone calls off the Love of Christmas too.
That's no joke.
Oh man,
that's no joke.
Look at that.
Come on, balloons.
Come on, iPhone.
Bro, I'm talking about so many doors that have just been open, man.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Because only thing they saw was funny. When it came to us. Because we're comedians. I mean, he's a comedian, we can get together, we can make something make you laugh, but
can I ask you something?
Yes, sure. Go ahead.
This was more so I think every movie I've seen you done has been on a serious tip. So this one was a little different. Was it not? What do you think? How was this?
I don't. It was a mixture. Are you talking about For the Love of Christmas 2, or are you just talking about?
For the Love of Christmas 2, I think it was more everybody I've seen, you got great actors. Everybody is they do their roles and their lines. It was here, I think it was, I ain't gonna say animated, but we had fun.
Yeah.
I guess it was like a ha 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 ha. You're making people laugh. This scene is gonna be funny. This scene is gonna be funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How was that?
So I mean, I think for people who don't really know me, I mean, I can be funny.
Yes.
So I mean, but no, I think because just the entire both movies, For the Love of Christmas 1 and 2, I mean, they both are. I would consider them dramedies. I mean, like I said, they're comedies, but they have slices of drama in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just kind of, I mean, that's kind of the direction. I mean, no, I think Reindeer Games is more of a comedy. It had, well, Reindeer Games has some stuff in it too, but
yes,
yeah, I love drama. I'm a soap opera head. If you listen, I was at my grandma's house. My grandma was watching The Young and the Restless, so I was watching it with her. So so that's where I get my inspiration. That's where I get my draw. Like, I'm a drama person. I love writing drama. I love writing that soap opera feel. But again, I also have my comedy side too. So I think a lot of times I do write the comedies, but I'm gonna have some slices of drama in them. So yeah.
I love it.
Brother, you did an awesome job, man. And I thank God you chose.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is Junior and Aretha coming back? They coming back. Come on, the people want to know.
You know I'm retired, right?
No.
I know you were lying when you said
I'm not. Y'all, you know, we are in the month. Y'all do. I don't know if y'all realize this or not, but when we get to the end of April, it will be a whole entire year since my announcement.
Good.
I'm showing y'all better than I can tell you.
No, that's cool. Because Mike did it too, and he came back. And he came back.
No, we're gonna keep pressing on his heart. We're gonna keep pressing on his heart. We're gonna keep pressing. We're gonna keep pressing. We don't know. We don't know, y'all.
Okay, I'll post this question to Donald. I'll be fair and I'll pose this question to you. If there was to be a For the Love of Christmas 3, I said if, I didn't say was doing or am doing. I said if there were to be a For the Love of Christmas 3, what do you think? What would you like to see Aretha and Junior doing? Like, what would you like to see? Like, what would you envision?
So I would say I think Aretha should have had a baby.
I think the infertility journey should be shown a lot. Our community has a really, really dark shadow on infertility, and we don't. Our women, our Black women, are suffering more than most when it comes to that. So I truly believe insight into that for infertility journey would be life-changing for some people to actually see that, you know, because those are things that you really feel like as a woman that you're the only one going through all by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So that would be great to be able to see that part of Aretha's journey.
The infertility journey.
What about Junior?
Would like to see.
What about Junior?
I would actually, like I said, I would like for her to actually, for us to have a kid. As far I know, I need what's the name?
Chandrilla gotta say something.
Chandrilla.
Chandrilla gotta say something. She got Chandrilla gotta say something.
But I need Donald and Nicole. They gotta be married. I don't know. Nicole probably could have. She could be pregnant or whatever the case may be. I don't know, man. It's so many.
It's so many twists and turns there.
I would love to see. I would love to see Junior and Tristan's relationship.
Oh yeah,
yeah. That'd be one too.
That'd be really good too. Yeah,
I think, like, just first of all, you and Isaac were amazing together, and I love, like you all said, that's like you all literally met for the first time that week.
Seriously.
I met for the first time that week, and the synergy there was awesome. It was just awesome. I am so grateful to God that everything just worked out how it needed to work out.
Yeah.
I didn't have any doubts, but you know, like I said, when you actually see it, it's like, okay, God, I see you.
It was everything. It was everything to be behind the scenes and experience it, and in front of the scenes experience it. Because there was so many powerful moments behind the scenes. You know what I mean? I literally had moments, and it was like Nicole knew when I was having a moment. She would come out of nowhere. You know, with something out of her. She had something to give me, something to relax me, something. but it was, and that was my first time working with her. You know what I mean? So it like no, not really it was. Because I met her on For the Love of Christmas 1, but we really actually got a chance to work together on For the Love of Christmas 2.
Yeah.
So I'm telling y'all, the reason we're good in front of the screens because of those behind the scene moments. Yeah. Those behind the scene moments were epic. They really were.
Absolutely.
They were.
Absolutely.
So you said Junior and Tristan's our relationship?
Yeah.
Cool.
And you said Aretha might have
gonna be a bad baby.
But again, I want to emphasize. I said if. Nah.
Michael Jordan said if I come back.
You know, if you turn if around, you know what I mean? This movie finna be. Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. I did that for Kendra. She gonna cry.
Oh gosh. Oh goodness. What a great way to end this VPN chat. LvsWay, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much.
We love you, man. We mean that. We mean that big. If you don't do another movie, you've done so much for our career. You've done so much for our career, and that we'll never be able to take from you.
That's the nice version. You need to get back and do a movie. You ain't did enough for my career. You have not done.
You see what I'm saying?
As a matter of fact, I see. It's so much space next to my poster.
You see what I'm saying?
All that space. You got to fill that up.
Hey, glory.
Okay, so I gotta add Pastor Thorne 2, and I gotta add the Kwanzaa movie. So I do got stuff I need to.
You still got 3 more over there.
I still see. No, I got it. There's 3 more spaces.
Yes, somebody.
I can't stand y'all.
And let me tell you how big it's gonna be. You're gonna have to do a movie premiere because everybody wants 3. You ain't gonna have no choice. So if you do it, you don't have a choice but to do a movie premiere. Because everybody wants.
And I dare you do them people like that.
Shame on you.
I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna definitely get out. I was going to do a premiere for the second one, but at the time, I was also getting ready for the VPN party, and I was like, I cannot do 2 events at one time. I was like, listen, as much money that party, and I'm grateful that I did it, but as much money as that 20th anniversary cost me.
Yes, sir.
And I'm talking about from my pocket.
Understood.
Listen, I want people to really get that, because I know people be thinking, oh, this, they say whoop the whoop the whoop the whoop. No, baby. No. I make sure my people are taken care of, and it comes from my pocket.
Yes,
okay. Sometimes I sacrifice for me. I sacrifice to make sure my people are taken care of, and I've been told several times, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Take care of you. Take care of you. But it's a hard thing. I feel like I have to do for people. That's just how I was born. But that's another subject, neither here or there. We're not gonna get into that. But there was supposed to be a second one. There was supposed to be a premiere for the second one, but it was a lot going on. So
you owe me one.
That's it.
Part 3. You owe me one.
I gotta get a dress.
We'll talk about it later. You owe me one. That's fine.
For those who can't see Carlton's face, he is so perplexed.
Oh,
love you, and we need
that. For the Love of Christmas.
Yes, I'm saying yes to I love you, not
yes.
No, no, I love y'all for real. That's real talk. But everybody, thank y'all so much for joining me and Charmeka Love and LvsWay on VPN chat. We'll see y'all next time. Big.